Welcome to Around the Classroom, the most popular sports talk show in the entire world. Today, we're going to present to you and talk to you about important and critical topics that need. Our very first and very important and critical topic that we are going to be discussing today is Sam, with number 1 Florida State baseball.
Hello, and welcome to my portion of Around the Classroom. I'm Sam May. Let's start things off with this FSU UF bench clearing brawl.
Tapped up the first base line. It'll be a mistake by Young. Young tried to play it. Powers was right there, and he ran into him, and now it's getting a little chippy, and it could get a lot chippy.
It's over. I don't know why people keep coming out there. This thing escalated for no reason. That thing was already handled. You hate to see this. This is a rivalry game. This is not good.
We've got an umpire in the middle of it, or a policeman in the middle of it.
DJ Stewart swings away and hits a little dribbler down the line. And ooh, get off the track when the train's coming through, Gators. Nothing like some fresh reptile roadkill. They don't seem too happy about that. The benches have cleared and these men are ready to fight. Wait, was that a woman? She's got some cojones getting caught up in this mess. There seems to be a lot of Gators standing around watching. This weekend's rainout versus Notre Dame. While waiting during the lightning delay of Saturday's game, the teams got bored and decided to have a skit competition. Boom! Hate to say it, but looks like we lost this jousting competition. Osceola and Renegade. Chief Osceola really needs to update his spear. That looks like a plunger. Notre Dame takes a shot back at FSU with their Indian campfire pig roast. How clever. And Notre Dame ends it with a killer alley-oop dunk. Well, that's all from here in Tallahassee. I'm Sam May.
Great stuff, Sam. Great stuff. Now, what is your favorite stadium food? Is it fries? Nachos? Churros? Anyway.
All right, next we're going to talk about food, okay? Best stadium food. I tried to do as much research as possible. Most of the places I pulled up were from baseball parks. So, I mean, it makes sense because baseball is one of the best sports, America's pastime. Everyone loves eating. Of course, they're going to have the best food. So let's start off with the Los Angeles Dodgers, okay? Now this this looks like a pretty sizable pretzel. It's called the Victory Nod. It is a 2-pound pretzel. 2 pounds. That's a really small child, but it's still, it's a good sized pretzel. Next we're going to move to something that might kind of mess with some people because it's kind of weird looking in the name. It's called the pulled pork parfait. Now, don't be alarmed. This is not ice cream and pulled pork. It's mashed potatoes and pulled pork. So, but as you can see, once you get over that fact and you realize it is mashed potatoes, not ice cream, it does look pretty good. It's Milwaukee Brewers have this in Miller Park up in Milwaukee. So, I wouldn't mind trying this one day. Next is, this is a crazy one. This is a 24-inch beef brisket quesadilla lying on top of Doritos. This is at the Texas Ranger Ballpark. It's called the Murphadilla. It's named after their outfielder, David Murphy, who's apparently this is his favorite snack. Hopefully he doesn't eat too much of this, or else he won't be playing very long because he'll probably have a heart attack. Next is something that I've always wanted to try because I've heard legends of this, and it is intense. It's called Baseball's Best Burger. Yes, that is two Krispy Kreme donut cut in half. In between is a hamburger and some bacon. That's right. That's what that is. They claim that it has 45 grams of fat and 1,000 calories. Sorry, I'm not buying that. But you know what? You only live once. Try it. This is at where's this at? At the Gateway Grizzlies. It's a minor league team. Not very many people have heard of it, but hey, if they can pull in people just because of that, I'll go. Last but not least is just a classic. The picture looks amazing to me. It's a Turner Field where the Braves play. It's just a classic burger. Cheeseburger, looks like a little pickles on there. Looks like a double stacker. It looks pretty good. I would definitely enjoy eating this. So, whenever you're out and about in your sports life, going to watch different games, try some different food. You never know. Look for the different things, not just pizza or a hot dog. Look for everything. It all looks pretty good.
Our next topic is who wears the best sports beer? How about this one?
Good question, Yuli. Okay, we're talking about all types of sports here. Best beard in all sports, not just baseball or football. I'm trying to get the whole thing here. Okay, so we're gonna start out with boxing and MMA. We're gonna go with Kimbo Slice. I mean, that's a pretty full beard. Note the gold teeth as well. It's it's a pretty good look. The do-rag, everything. It's pretty menacing. Okay, next we're gonna move on to basketball. Basketball is hard because many people have a clean shave or just a little bit, nothing too much. But obviously, I'm gonna go with my main man, James Harden, right here. Okay, James Harden has a nice full beard, as you can see, picking it out. I bet he does that every night. Probably 100 brushes through every night. It's a full beard. Then we're gonna move to baseball. I mean, this one's pretty obvious. Brian Wilson. I enjoy the. I don't know if that's a rubber band or a hair tie, but it makes it nice and full. And hey, it matches his hat. Since he's playing on the Dodgers now, it's a good look for him. Next, we're gonna move to hockey. Hockey, there's a lot of good ones. This was a hard one to pick for me because I went through and I was looking, and there's a lot of good ones. But I'm gonna throw it back now. I'm gonna go with Lanny McDonald. And there he is, holding up the Stanley Cup. He's got, pretty good. There for a while, he just had the mustache. I almost included one of those because his mustache was very impressive. Next, we're going to move to football. Football has, they have some pretty good beards. It's not too bad. This one I picked one just because, it's Brett Kiesel. He looks good. And the picture, you just can't mess with that picture. Look how innocent looking he is, even though he'll kill you on the field. Last but not least is someone that I don't know. He's a soccer player. I've been told he's from Turkey. I'm sorry I didn't do my research on this, but, that I'm giving him my top beard out of all of these guys. All of them are great. I would love to be able to do that. But this guy from Turkey, he can pull that off. That looks very good. So, those are my top beards in sports. So, we'll see what's next on the list.
Wow, food and beards. That's just great. So anyways, as you may have heard, Florida State are the national champions. And wouldn't you like to know what goes on in the locker room? The hard work that they put in the locker room? Here we have it. Here's Tyrell with the behind the scenes in the locker room.
Time to hit the locker room. You know what I'm saying? Go to the favorite place of the world. Just hit the locker room.
Wow, Tyrell, that was interesting. That's all we have for today, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, kiddos and adults. We'll catch you next time on Around the Classroom. Dun, 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 dun.